What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today is kind of a sweet, bitter moment. For those of you that have seen the video of my dog Cash, Cash is a Labradoodle Golden Doodle mix. When Kristen and I bought this house, we only had our one dog, our old English bulldog named Lulu. And I've been wanting a bird dog for a long, long time. Especially because, we're doing a lot of dove hunting, a lot of duck hunting, and sometimes, we do geese, but it's a challenge sometimes, right? To try to get these birds and the days and all that stuff. So I've always been like, I want a bird dog. Like, I want a bird dog. And so I started doing a lot of research, and Kristen was like, I don't want a dog that's gonna be shedding everywhere. Like, we don't want a lot of dog hair in the house. And I was like, well, the lab is out. Like, we can't do a lab. And then so I started looking into it, and poodles were bred to hunt back in the day. I mean, if you go to the UK, if you go to places like that, like overseas in Europe, they're still using full-size poodles to go pheasant hunting, to do a little bit of bird hunting here and there, different kind of bird hunting, and then they started getting bred here in the U.S. with Labradoodles and then Golden Doodles. And so like Labradoodles, obviously with a Labrador and a doodle and a poodle, it makes a Labradoodle. And then a Golden Lab and a Golden Lab and a poodle make a Golden Doodle. So Cash is half Labradoodle, half Golden Doodle, which, if you think about it, makes the perfect bird dog. And so after doing a lot of research, I was like, man, I definitely want this dog because he doesn't shed. They're super highly intelligent. We got Cash at 8 weeks, 2 months. And when he first came home, within 2 days, I taught him how to sit and stay before he ate his food, and he got it. And then then we started potty training him. Within a week, he was scratching on the door for us to let him out when he wanted to go. Recently, he started to learn, he learned load up. So anytime he hears load up, he just gets excited and he jumps in the trucks. I'll show you guys before we go. And then like at night, he'll be walking around our bedroom. He comes up, he gives me a hug. Like, I pet him, and we only did this twice. And then I'll be like, all right, buddy, it's time to go, it's time to go to sleep. Get in your kennel. And he'll run to his kennel, go to sleep, and we just close it. But like anything, right? You never know if your dog is gonna have the dog in him to be a bird dog. And the other day, he just proved it all to me. Because you guys know we have quail and chicken outside, and I was changing the water and the food for the quail, and one of the quails jumped out, and they're like 7 weeks old, so they're flying, and this thing just goes up, and I couldn't grab it. I'm like, ah. And he jumps the fence and he goes out into our acreage where it's open. And I'm like, dang it. And so I'm looking down, and Cash is like sitting there waiting on me. And I'm like, all right. So I open the gate, I say, get him. He just went out, beelined him, saw him in some brush, pushed him out. And then when the bird got in the air, he freaking brought it down with his paws, put it in his mouth. And I was like, hold it. Because, their instinct is to kill the bird, And I was like, hold it. And he held it. And then when I got up to him, I was like, let it go. And he let it go, and I grabbed it. Now, keep in mind, I haven't trained him to do none of that. We've never done any of that training. He just had it in him, and I'm like, oh, it's on. And so I asked a couple friends who's a good place to take him, and we ended up finding Best Retrievers. They're about an hour from us, hour and a half. And got to talking to them, told them about Cash, and they're like, we're excited. Like, yeah, he'll make a great dog. So he's supposed to spend 2 to 4 months there, maybe 6, which I'm kind of having a little anxiety just because I've gotten used to having him, everything I do, he's with me. When I go run errands, he goes with me. At night, like, we got a routine, all these things. So now it's gonna be kind of weird not having him. So I've been double guessing myself, for the last 2 days, should we take him? Does he need to go? I don't want to lose my dog. And then I'm like, no, it's going to be worth it. And I know it's going to be worth it because I have no doubt in my mind that he has a dog in him and he's going to be a great bird dog, but just not having him around is going to kill me. But I think we'll get over it, and we'll reap the benefits once he's, he comes back as a bird dog. We can take him dove hunting, we can take him duck hunting, we can do pheasant, anything. And I know he's gonna do very, very well. So right now we're gonna load up. We're gonna start making our way there. And what's pretty cool, the guy that's gonna be training Cash already texted me this morning, and he said that today they're having a competition with some of the best bird dogs around the world are gonna be there doing this competition. So we'll get to see some of that, see some of the dogs that they've trained in action and all that good stuff. So let's get on the road. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. And yeah, I'm gonna miss Cash, but I know he's gonna be a good dog. So let's go. Hopefully. How you doing, man?
Good, I'm Dakota.
Omar.
Nice to meet
There's
you.
my wife, Kristen.
Nice to meet you. Brody.
How you doing, sir? Nice to meet you, Omar.
Nice to meet you.
This is my wife, Kristen.
Hi.
Hi.
My wife's name's Kristen. Welcome to Best Retrievers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right, jumper, aren't ya?
He gets hyped when he sees people, man.
What's his name?
Cash.
Hi, buddy. Are you Cash Money? Cash Money. One of my best dogs is named Cash.
He's a small dog. How old is he?
6 months.
6 months. Okay. Pretty though.
What is he?
He's half Labradoodle, half Golden Doodle.
So what do they call that? Because they got names.
A double doodle.
Double doodle.
Yeah, I know it sounds gay.
The best of both worlds.
Come on, buddy.
Come on.
Oh, you're gonna learn this too there, buddy.
Yeah, learn how to jump up in there. My name is Dakota Best. I'm a gun dog trainer here at Best Retrievers. I do gun dog obedience, their formal fetch side of things. I do their field work. I do advanced gun dog work. With Cash coming in, I will spend about 6 weeks doing his obedience, making sure that the foundation is there for all the advanced stuff that we're gonna do. I'll be doing his formal fetch, just teaching him to fetch and hold the bird securely, not eating birds, being very soft mouth, but holding it, drop it into your hand. And then I will also be doing his field work, teaching him all of the details of hunting. So shooting a gun around him, how to mark and pick up birds, running him out of a boat, running him with dove decoys, geese decoys, duck decoys, all the works that you need for hunting. That's what I'll be doing.
It's a competitive event, and right now at the line there's an am, and he's actually in first right now, so he gets to run last, finishing up for last. Jordan!
qualified for the Crown Championship. I won some prize winnings, and I get to go to the crown that's in Louisiana this year and go compete against the best dogs in the country.
Where are you going?
Congrats.
Thank you.
It's always a good sign when you drop your dog off to the guy that just won the whole thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there you go. Hey. Up.
We'll have y'all out for an obedience session once he's done with the obedience program, and we can walk through all of that stuff. But the first probably is I'm going to be addressing relationship, and then those small pulling on the leash, jumping on you, any sort of like biting on the hands or anything like that.
Yeah, he does that.
Yep, I'm going to be just addressing all that, making sure, because that's all disrespectful behavior, right?
Yeah.
Him biting on the leash like that that's him saying, you know what, I'm going to walk myself, right? Him jumping on you is just kind of being it's a small disrespect, but in the end, you know, for the big picture, then we want to address that.
Well, guys, there it is. We just dropped off cash here at Best Retrievers. It hasn't really sank in just yet that we're leaving our dog here for 2 to 6 months, maybe. So we'll see how it hits me later on tonight. But I mean, what a great way to start the day, right? We come drop them off. We get to go see the competition, and then Dakota, who's going to be training our dog, wins the whole thing. I mean, if that's not written, and you know, I don't know what else is. Like, it's just, I think it's meant to be. Like, I'm 100% sure now. And yeah, I can't wait to see what they teach him, how he gets trained up, and when we get him back. Obviously, they said that in 2 weeks we can come and visit him. So we're probably gonna take him up on that, because I'm sure I'm gonna be missing him like hell by then. But yeah, this is the episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, let me know down below. Give it a like, share it. We're getting crushed on YouTube right now, so please help us get back in the algorithm. If you guys are interested in having your dog trained, check these guys out. I believe we'll put their website down below so you guys can check them out. But thanks for tuning in. I love you. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, crispy on.